In this episode of DU Nation, we're west of Garwood, Texas, at the Pintail Hunting Club. This club has been around since 1980 and oversees about 30,000 acres of owned and leased land. These areas include harvested rice stubble, managed waterfowl impoundments, and numerous ponds and roosting lakes that consistently harbor tens of thousands of birds. We've got 2 days of hunting here, starting in some reeds on a small pond the first day, and finishing off in a pit blind on a levee with absolutely massive numbers of birds.
It's like you have a different habitat theme for almost every unit.
You know, it kind of works out that way. When you have a bunch, you can't work it all at once, Rob.
Right.
So what happens is you get different succession just by the time of labor. I wish in a perfect world you could work all your ground when you needed to, but you know, we got to play in the mud, so to say, a lot of times.
Yeah. But that gives you diversity.
It does. Yeah, it works in our favor. Oh, don't worry, there's years you'll pull your hair out. This past year, you know, the wettest summer I have ever seen in my career, in my life, I think. And it had us really running, but worked out.
The first morning, we set up a relatively small spread on a pond that was just a few hundred yards across. We had good numbers of birds all morning, with a steady flow of small groups and the occasional big group catching us off guard.
Get 'em, guys. Nobody wanted to shoot first. I can't see it. You there? Are we there, Trey?
Yep.
Shoot him,
guys.
Shoot him. Anything. We're gonna have a window, and the faucet will close, and it'll be a trickle. Yeah. That's when they'll hit another wetland and kind of sit on us. Mm-hmm. Get it, boys. Booyah, nothing like a entangling hen. Nice shot. Get him, guys. Get him, guys. Get him, guys. Get him there, guys. In the hole, get him, guys. Don't worry, boys.
I just saw him coming out of the corner of my eye.
Here. Well, I never saw the big bunch. I saw the two. They're still stirring to your right.
Yep.
Right over there where we came into the pond. Go, boys.
Oh, Nick.
God, dog, it's
So mean.
Go, guys. Get them, guys. Dogs out, guys. You got a leg dragger. All right, boys, I'm going to unload. Go, kill him. Right there, boys.
Get it, Rob.
Nicely done, gentlemen. Nicely done.
Nice morning.
Enjoyed it. Enjoyed hunting with you, Rob.
Really nice.
Sure. You know, kind of like we didn't see our gadwall this morning, and I expected us to shoot half a limit of gadwall, if not more. Different days, different weather.
Yeah, there's my dog.
Now this hunt would normally be about as good as it gets. Plenty of birds in the air and full limits shot by 9 in beautiful weather. But this time, it was somewhat overshadowed by the absolute onslaught we would experience the next morning. Our afternoon of scouting hinted at what was coming our way.
Boy, there's a model out there, crystal increase in eagles and hawks, are you finding that leaving some of the native cover gives them a little more confidence, a little more shelter?
I would agree. Yeah, I think so. And this time of year when it gets bitter cold, they're living in that. You'll probably see that today when we scout. Corners of ponds that didn't get touched by the buffalo or disc, they'll be in there actively feeding or getting out of that wind.
Avoiding predators.
Most definitely. Yeah, even in the way you work your ponds when you disc or shred or buffalo, knowing your predominant winds for us northeast, you know, if you leave that cover in the right way, you can create windbreaks for them, and it works out pretty well.
Along with managing the actual habitat, Lance puts a lot of emphasis on managing pressure. Even when scouting, we made sure not to bother the birds much, and he keeps careful record of what areas are hunted and when they're hunted to spread out that pressure.
Most folks do not have the luxury of a roost for ducks.
They don't, but what I found even on some of our smaller properties, you're not so much roosting them, but the pressure. You just cannot hunt them as often.
Right.
Your quality goes up with less hunts, of course, but the quality of the hunt is much higher.
The next morning was windy and cold. We went with a bigger spread, and the birds were immediately on top of us.
You're in greenwing country. This is greenwing country right now. I hope you're getting a couple, Zach. Yeah. Another. Good God. I don't think the 28 was a bad choice. Unbelievable, man. Right in front. Right in front.
We ended up just watching the swarms for the first 20 minutes of shooting time. And after that, the biggest challenge was just choosing which ones to shoot.
Kind of hard to pick one, isn't it? There's one. Look. Kill him, guys. Get him, get him, get him. There you go. Let him have it, Rob. One. Nicely done, boys. Get him in front. Get him in front. Get him in front. Here. What's in here? Oh, dog's in. Dog's in. Dog's in. Let him have it. Do it. Here we go, guys. All right, guys.
Behind that one. He's going down the right.
Couldn't help myself, Rob.
Oh, no. I'm thinking 28 gauge.
Perfect. Jackson. Perfect. Here. Here. In front, boys. In the hole. In the hole. In the hole. Sit. Look. Get him, John. One apiece. Dogs on. Two. We're done, boys. Yeah. Good Lord.
Of course, we ended up with another limit shoot out of these huge numbers, and our time hunting with Lance at the Pintail Club came to an end.
You're doing it right, man.
We're working on it, buddy. Like I told you, it's a work in progress, but so far it's working.